You said yesterday, I don't think there's room in our party for a Democratic candidate who does not support women's full reproductive freedom. That was seen widely as going after Biden on the Hyde Amendment. Do you think there is room for someone like Biden, who a week ago still supported the Hyde Amendment?
No, he supports the Hyde Amendment, and that's where our candidates need to be. I would, and I have opposed candidates in primaries that don't support reproductive freedom. In fact, I just did an endorsement in one of the suburbs of Chicago in Illinois to support Maureen Newman over the incumbent who is anti-choice. I don't think it's appropriate for Democrats who claim we are the party of women to impose religious views on other people. I just don't think it's appropriate. We believe in the separation of church and state, and that is a requirement of our constitutional democracy. So I just don't support candidates that do not see my reproductive freedom as a civil human right and want to tell me, which we have legislatures all over this country. Look at what's happening in Alabama. Look at what's happening in Missouri, in Georgia, that are criminalizing these reproductive choices, these decisions, life and death decisions that women have to make for themselves because it's their life that's at risk. That they have a right to make and has been law of the land. And I just don't think on Hyde specifically, why would you punish low-income women? Why would you say all women are entitled to this choice unless you don't have any money, unless you're too poor to afford services and you are a Medicaid or a Medicare patient? So I just don't support candidates that don't see women's reproductive freedom as a civil, constitutional, human right that it is.
So does that mean if Biden wins the nomination, you couldn't support him, given his history on the Hyde Amendment?
No, he's already changed his view. He's running as a candidate who is pro-choice. I would have a problem if our colleagues weren't running as pro-choice candidates, which is one of the reasons why I'm running for president. Because the truth is, I've led on this issue for over a decade. I've led on women's rights. I've led on LGBTQ plus equality. I've led on civil rights. Like, this is what I do. I take on the fights that other Democrats don't. I take on the hard conversations that other people don't want to have. As a freshman senator, I passed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the first major piece of gay rights legislation in the decade I've been serving. Like, no one else had done it. No one else had even tried. But I began to find my allies. I had to convince Democrats. I had to look Democrats who said, Kirsten, why are you doing this? It's so inconvenient. And I had to look them in the eye and say, when is civil rights ever convenient? You need to be for this for the right reason. So I had to push my party. And once I pushed my party, I could go to Susan Collins and say, let's find our Republican allies. And we found the 7 Republicans we needed to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It takes leadership. And I believe I'm the only candidate who will do the right thing for the right reason, who will go through fire to do what's right, and who will take on these battles that other people don't have the courage to take on, that they aren't brave enough to take on. And I believe we deserve a president who's brave, and that's why I'm running for president.